Welcome back, and we're rolling through the Wealth Steps order of operations, and we're into step number 5. That's the retiree years, and last step is estate planning. So, the first step 1, mindset shift. Number 2 was cash flow mastery. Then we got into the asset protection in step 3, rounded it out with the working years. Step 4, step 5, retiree years, and then the last one, estate planning. That would be step 6. So inside of each of these little steps, you've got a lot of subtopic areas, and if you're watching on YouTube, then you can see a lot of them on the screen. This isn't everything. These are a lot of the high-level, big-picture areas that, depending on where you are in your financial life stage, whether that's working, mid-career, in your 40s. But when you start hitting 50 plus, you need to get some of these strategies on your books. And what do I mean by that? I mean getting organized, taking inventory of your accounts, taking inventory of, are the accounts funded yet? What are your expected income sources in in your retiree years? Are your accounts underfunded? Are they overfunded? And figuring out, once you get organized pre-retiree, then your life gets a whole lot easier in retirement. So a lot of the work that needs to be done is up front, and it's going to take probably hours and hours of finding documents, putting these documents together, just to where you know what your hand is in retirement. So if you've got accounts spread all over the place, multiple financial institutions, maybe they're with multiple advisors, now is the time that you want to start simplifying your life, mainly so you can get organized and not have to worry about the stress that comes with being, thrown all over the place. You've got filing cabinets full of papers that you're not sure what goes where. The last thing that you want to do, and whether you're, if you're single and you don't have any kids, don't have any spouse, anything like that, what's going to happen when you pass away? Somebody's probably going to come in there. They're going to clean it up, but it's not a big stressor for those individuals. So there's a lot more flexibility there. But when you get into having a spouse or partner or multiple kids, or just say you have one child, it doesn't matter. The concept is the same. You don't want to leave a big burden on the table for those individuals to come in and have to figure out what goes where, which accounts go with which beneficiary. Just go ahead, simplify your life up front. Spend more time doing the hard work that needs to be done up front. If you want somebody to do it for you, then sure, I'm more than happy to help you get organized. I've created an entire retirement course specifically for getting organized, and it includes a budget Excel file, and it's more than just a budget. It's getting your accounts all in one place. There's a lot of financial planning strategies that I'm using with clients that I put inside of this file, and there's plenty of videos. There's about 40 to 50 videos that come with the Launch Your Retirement package. I can do it as a workshop. I can do it one-to-many. If you have a group of individuals at your workplace, then we can come in, do this presentation, and help you start figuring out what piece to the puzzle goes where. And let me tell you right now, in retirement, there are a lot of puzzles, or a lot of pieces to the puzzle that you have to start figuring out. So when we get into the weeds of figuring out what your income sources are, then we're going to start backing into what your legacy is going to be. So if you know that you want to leave X amount of dollars to a certain individual, then let's figure out what's the most tax efficient way to do it. Is it an IRA account? Is it a taxable brokerage account? Is it a piece of real estate? And that gets into a little bit more advanced retirement planning, to where we're talking about step up in basis and figuring out what goes where. And whenever we talk about what your legacy is going to be, it's not about money. It is truly not about leaving a dollar amount to your children, to your favorite charity. It's about what's right for your situation and making sure those final decisions play out according to what's inside of your values. And that's really going to be it for this episode. This is just a big picture overview of the topics that we've worked through in the Wealth Steps Order of Operations, and then the actual big picture topics of what goes into retiree planning. So we'll fly through the next couple of episodes and talk about a little bit more specifics in those, whether it's Social Security, annuity types and expectations, timing for Medicare and enrollment strategies, Social Security timing, the amounts, that kind of stuff. And these are high-level episodes. This isn't meant to be specific strategies for your situation. While they could possibly apply, the idea here is getting you familiar with the strategies, getting you familiar with the steps that you need to take, whether you want to do it on your own or whether you want to outsource it to somebody else like myself and help you walk through those decisions with you. And so that's it for this episode, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Main Street Money Show podcast.